That's the most wickedest thing. Like, cause he didn't even have a real woman. He's looking
Right.
at images. Now we don't know what the images were. Could have been
Right.
knowing him. It was some children or
Right.
something like that,
That's right.
right? So instead of her, I don't know, getting counseling, talking to him about it, whatever, right? It's images that he probably shouldn't have been looking at,
Right.
right? For her to take it out on her children, I wonder what she does for a living.
Hmm.
What's her occupation?
Hmm.
Because if she was around other children, like
Right.
they gotta understand that like you have to look into what these people are doing in the world. Just like them officials we were just talking about. You gotta connect. We gotta connect them dots on these people that are like this and have these positions of power. All of them went to college. All of them got their degree.
Right.
So in terms of on paper, these are upstanding citizens. And I guarantee she doesn't have a criminal record. She hasn't done anything in the history. None of that.
Right.
So you have to start profiling them by their race.
That's right.
You have to. I mean, you have to. You have to say she fits the profile. She is a middle-aged Caucasian woman, and you have to look at that and says she has the capability to do this on a bad day.
Right.
He is a Caucasian male, right? Never had a girlfriend, right? Maybe had one girl. She left him. He's a potential. He's the number one suspect for a mass unalive,
Right.
right? So you have to categorize that because I don't. You see, she probably had a good house. She probably had a good job.
Right.
Probably living in a nice house.
Right.
When you see this happen with black people, and it's not okay. It's not okay for them to do that. The story that I have heard of black mothers doing that, it was because of oppression.
Right.
It was because of they were in a situation they thought they could not get out of. Now, I don't condone it. They should always reach out to somebody in the ISUPK near them and get some help,
That's right.
right? Call anybody that can prevent you from hurting your child. But that's the situations I see. This was not oppression. This was you wanting to not get in your way because he probably don't touch her,
Right.
right? He
Right.
probably comes home, kiss them babies, and he probably sometimes probably sleep in the room with them. And then when he leave out that room with them, he go in the bathroom and watch these videos. He probably
Right.
talk to her 2 times a day, high and back,
Right.
right? Probably discussed it with her after having babies and losing her body, stuff like that, right? But she's not oppressed, right? She's
Right.
depressed.
Right. She's depressed. That's right, son.
And that's what made her do that to her children. And that is listen, that's horrible. I feel bad for them babies, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Go
That
God.
was crazy.
Go
You don't
God.
want that to happen to nobody's child, and them children didn't do nothing wrong,
Right. That's
right?
right.
So
That's right, sir. And if I
that's the
could,
world we're living in right now. Go ahead.
right, what you
Hey,
said is so
Salaki.
intimate. Okay,
Go
okay,
ahead.
okay.
Hey, Salaki, can y'all hear me?
Go, go.
Uh-huh.
Hey, slow, no quiet. Hey,
Slow, no
I'm not
quiet.
really familiar with the story that y'all talking about, but I did want to say something to what you said about oppression in circumstances where we might hurt our children or whatever the case may be. Uh, if you remember during the siege of Jerusalem, it's recorded that some of us, because they cut off all our food supplies, you know what I'm saying, and different things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, they cut off food supplies, water supplies. We had fought all the way back into the city behind the last wall. I believe it was 2 walls up, and we fought all the way back into the last wall. The Romans had us surrounded. And they starved us so bad to where when they came inside the city, they seen their sister eating a baby. You know what I mean? It got to be some extreme circumstances for us to do, heinous things like that. And even then, we still may not do them. But you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying about, I don't know if you talk about the story where it was, this YT lady, she had postpartum depression or some jazz like that. Is that the story you're talking about?
Lie, sir. This story is about this lady was found some porn in her husband's phone, and then she unalived her mother and her 2 of her daughters. You know what I mean? Took all 3 of the children out to the woods and unalived 2 of her daughters and herself. And this happened just like the story just came out like 2 days ago.
Okay. Well, I heard of another situation earlier this week. Where some woman, she strangled, you know what I'm saying? She asphyxiated 2 of her children or whatnot, and YT woman or whatnot, and you know, I think she had some type of strap around her neck, and she supposedly jumped out the window, and it was supposed to be like due to postpartum depression or some jazz like that. That's a story that's going on now also.
Right. I think you're talking about Lindsay Clancy or something like that.
That's exactly who it is. That's exactly who it is.
Yeah, I'm watching that story too. Yeah, yeah. And these again, like you said, that's an oppressor as well. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what the reason was. I think they said she was like had a mental illness or something like that.
What they said post. If you look it up, it's going to tell you the initial thing. The reason why they said she did it was postpartum depression. That's what they riding with. That's what their defense is riding with.
And how old were the children?
There was babies now. I think they go from anywhere. I think it was 2, right? It was 2 of them. And I think one of them was anywhere from 9 to 7 months. And then it might have been another one that might have been around 7 or 8. But, you know, you can't quote me on that. That's just what's coming to my mind.
If I could.
Right.
If I could. There was 3 children out of one. There was Cora, who was 5, Dawson was 3, and Callan was 8 months old. And she strangled them using exercise bags.
Well, there you go. I was all the way out.
Hey. Yeah, that's diabolical, man. Like that's what you brought out right there about the scripture. What happened in Jerusalem was heavy because that was a very extreme situation, right? And that's why that's why I say that can happen to anybody that's weak, because our people were weak at that time. But these people are doing that from having a bad day. Like you know, our people was stressed out, trying to figure everything out. Welfare was cut off. You're starving. You don't know what to do. Going crazy. These people are doing this because they're having bad days, bad weeks, and their husband not touching them.
Right.
I guarantee we probably never know this, but they was not having sex.
Right.
Right. The man probably was disgusted. Average white man, average Caucasian man is gonna be disgusted with a woman after you see that baby come out. When you see that head come out that thing, you don't want to touch it for a while.
Right.
Right.
You know what? So you made me think about something, right? It's crazy. It's crazy that you said that, right? Because it's a sister that I at a place I used to frequent, right? I seen her before she got pregnant. And mind you, she was a grown woman. Okay. Then she took off work, and then all of a sudden she came back to work. And I see her face, like her whole facial features had changed. You know what I'm saying? She filled out, but she was already a pretty woman prior to that. After she had that baby, oh my God, it's just like she blossomed as a flower. She was so beautiful when I seen her. And for a white man to see a woman after this, she has a baby and think about her being, you know, disgusting. I mean, it just don't make no sense to me. I think that furthermore solidifies what we say that the white man is a natural, you know. But anyway.
Right.
Oh yeah, trying to say Caucasian. We're trying to stay on the line here. Okay. I'm working on it. I feel good, maybe tell somebody else that for a change.
Right. Look, right, it's me slipping.
yeah. I'm trying to get that Caucasian word coming off my tongue a little quicker.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's a sickening thing, right? And that's why I say you got to understand we got to profile them by their race. You have to, right? You want to profile black people by your arrest records, right? You want to profile us by stuff. We have to start profiling Caucasian Americans by this stuff.
Yeah, right.
They have to be put on their, when they go for these jobs and they get these positions of power. You are a threat if you don't get your paycheck, right? Black people, you can't categorize as people that if we don't get our way, we're gonna tear some up,
Right.
right? We're not categorizing them type of people. The times that we did go tear up places, we were incited by Caucasian Americans. The George Floyd thing, black people didn't start that.
Right.
They didn't start going. There was that Antifa thing. That's a bunch of Caucasian people
Right.
that said, "Let's go tear up the city." Black people didn't think about that. They think we did.
Right.
Now we went and they went and got their shine on, but we don't think about this stuff until they do. That's how they move.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to characterize them as the threat,
That's right.
and that's what America's gonna realize. But their time coming. I saw a video Officer Barack Yard posted, and there was this Caucasian man saying out his own mouth, if anybody needs to run this earth, it's black people.
Right.
Right? Black people are the most peaceable people. It was so heavy. I'm going to share it on my page. Shout out to Officer Barack Yard out of Killeen. Because what this man was saying was so heavy. He was saying black people are the most peaceable people. We want to get along with people. We're not looking to do nothing to you, right? We want to put things in order to have a smooth day because we've never had smooth days every day.
Right.
Majority of black people are not used to waking up and their day going how they want to go. We waking up looking for the bullshit. So like we waking up like, let me get ready for this. Let me get my mind ready for this. I gotta go do this, and we just do it until we get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Right.
They wake up and that day where they gotta get this happen, this happen, this happen. Oh, the world ain't right. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. Go ahead.
Hey, Salaki, sir. I just wanted, while it was in my mind, to what you said, we wake up like, I wish a nigga would. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. That's the word. That's how we wake up every day. We wake up every day like, I wish a nigga would. Like, I'm ready for you.
Right.
I'm talking about in the shower, we like, yeah, I hope this motherfucker playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got them. Especially if you gotta go clock in. If you gotta go clock in to slavery, you gotta give yourself that pep talk before you go to work.
Yeah, right.
You have to. You have to say, you know what? If they do this tonight, I'm gonna do it like this. If they do this tonight, I'm gonna do this.
Right.
Everybody, black people, we think everybody's doing it. Everybody don't have that problem like we do. We think that they go to work knowing Johnny's gonna be here, Timmy's here, Larry's here, Susan's here. I'm gonna leave at 3:30, pick up my kids, cook. No, I'm saying they're not worried about the problems, right? So that's two different worlds we living in, man.
Yeah, right.
That's what people gotta understand. Go ahead.
Yeah, right, sir. What you're saying is heavy, man. And you don't realize that we're living in two worlds until you actually have to suffer from these oppressors. Like I don't get like ever since my little situation happened at work, man. I got oppressors coming to me and coming to tell me about the negatives that they have happened to them. But it's like they didn't see it until they have to suffer that oppression. They have to suffer like we suffer. Once we see and once they suffer and once they started suffering, that's when black people, y'all are mistreated in America. But before that, y'all they riding on their high horse. Before that, they are you feel me? They are you know what I mean? They can't be touched. They living off of that white privilege. But that privilege is quickly going to not be shared with everybody. That's what you see going on in Israel right now. You know what I mean? Israel is living high over that white privilege, but that's just not, it's not for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, man. You know what I mean?
They got a president that like Donald Trump different, man. Donald Trump is like, he racist, but he don't care about nobody outside the circle, for real.
Right. That's right.
Like he don't care, right? So you're gonna feel it from him. He don't care. He got a different echelon of racism. It's like, forget them niggas. If you a poor white man or white woman, I don't like you neither.
Right. That's right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? You can get it too. You ain't figured this out with all this money we got. You can get it too. And that's why they starting to feel it now, right?
Yeah.
The world is in a tight space right now. I'm talking about the bigger cities are suffering. The ones who got this high cost of living and stuff like that, they suffering,
Right.
right? We actually benefiting in these states like Alabama, where they don't expect a lot of, because you can take that and the cost of living low. If you're doing all right for yourself, you can survive, right?
Right.
Other places where your rent is $4,000 a month, right? You got gas that's $6. These people are losing their minds,
Right.
and they're gonna come. They're gonna eventually have to come here, right?
Right.
They're gonna eventually have to uproot their homes in these big houses and move in the slums.
That's right.
Then you're gonna have real chaos.
That's right.
Then you're gonna have real chaos, because the people that's in these slums, they ain't taking slack off nobody. You're not coming here and just taking over nothing. That's when that real civil war, that nation rising against nation, gonna happen.
That's right.
When everybody put in the same place,
That's right.
right? Signs of it is happening right now, but it's gonna get to where it's gonna get all out warfare, because stuff gonna be so bad.
Hey, sir, do you think we gonna do them like they did us, like YT man go home, car explosions, and you know, you think we gonna take it there with them? You think we gonna pay them back like that?
I think some of us are, but it's not gonna be wise, right? Because at the end of the day, right, when we start doing that, they do have a U.S. military that's gonna come behind them, right? That YT man, that Caucasian, that woman, if we go on that type of offensive before Christ cracked that sky, they got a military that's coming behind them.
That's right.
Because now it's gonna be, oh, they rising up, they doing this, they blowing up cars, they blowing up houses. That's terrorism.
That's right.
So they gonna characterize us as the terrorists long before they characterize them. They gonna say, oh, they doing that's a terrorist act. You blew up his car. Now we got to go drop a bomb on your neighborhood, like they did in Philadelphia. How they did, Tulsa, Oklahoma. They ended that by the president dropping a bomb on them. That's how he won. That's how he ended it. He was like, so apparently them brothers was getting down. They had to been fired with that gunplay and winning the war.
Right.
So was the president Woodrow Wilson dropped a bomb on them. So they got a military behind them that we don't have here. So hopefully that's why I'm glad that what was that group of clowns with them guns?
NFAC not messing around.
Man, I'm so glad that they're gone.
Right, go good.
Because they think we the problem for getting boot kisses. They see us getting a boot kiss and condemning a Caucasian man in public. They think we the problem.
Right.
Them niggas was the problem.
Go good.
If they would have grew and became something, they would have gotten your grandmama hurt.
Right.
They would have gotten your child hurt.
Right.
So I'm glad they gone. I'm glad the Lord knew we was not ready for them niggas to infiltrate and ruin us, because that was gonna get bad. You can't walk around like that, bro, and you ain't got no hold. That's not a military. You got a bunch of niggas who got guns. Right. And you let women stand out there too.
Right.
Right? Out there probably on their period and all type of sorry, you can't go to war with us, sis. I need you watching my baby.
That's right.
I need you watching these children. Go ahead.
Nah, everything you saying, that hey, of course, that's the real deal. And see, the thing that a lot of folks don't understand about Tulsa, Oklahoma, that a lot of those brothers, the reason they was even able to even take to them and give them that resistance in the first place, a lot of them was World War II veterans, and things of that nature. So, they was able to, organize like that because they have been there before. But the thing about it is, like you said, they didn't have a government with them. They didn't have any air superiority. And that's the thing that wins America all its wars in the first place is air superiority. Ever since they took air superiority in World War II, they never gave it back. And that's how they win their wars. So
it makes sense. It makes sense. They did the same thing up in Philadelphia, right? they will end up dropping a bomb on you. So we got to be careful about how we operate. We got to use the Lord. We got to do it how the Lord said to do it.
That's right.
Gather ourselves together and separate. We got to do that. If we don't do that first, then because you're going to have somebody standing next to you and we got to follow these laws. So like, gather yourself together, separate, and follow these laws. Because I'm not going to war with a man who likes watching child porn.
Come.
I'm not going to war with a man who can't stand in line without smoking a cigarette.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to war with a man who likes men. The Lord ain't with you.
Right.
So I'm gonna lose my life with you because you don't feel how I feel. You don't think how I think. You think in your thoughts. You gotta think the Lord's thoughts.
That's right.
Right. So that's how we gotta get. That's the point we gotta get to if we really want to go to war. Right. But our mindset is not thinking like that. We think if we got to gather together, get some guns, and got a little money, we gonna win. Right. They make money. They making the guns. So how we gonna win that battle? We gotta separate, put ourselves over here, follow these laws or anything, because they're not gonna ever come at us like straight up. They're gonna come and send in infiltration, and it's gonna be around the laws, right?
That's right.
You can't stop eating pork, but you want to go to war.
Right.
You can't put the weed down, but you want to go to war.
Right.
You can't not look at this man, woman, but you want to go to war. Nah, you stay over there with them.
That's right. You ain't ready.
You know what I'm saying? You a heathen. I can't do nothing with you.
Right.
Right? So, yeah, man.
Nah, but
our people not ready for that.
What you're saying right, Alwan, is 100% right, sir. Because, like, you looking at that NFAC, like, the Not Messing Around coalition, like, they was, like you said, bringing all these untrained people together and trying to get them to intimidate these oppressors. And clearly that has never worked in the history of America. Like, you had the you had the Black Panthers in the 70s that intimidated, and they did that. Well, what happened? They shut that down quickly. And now you trying to recreate that, but that's not the solution. That's not how we should do that. We should, like you said, sir, we should come together, keep these laws, and learn how to treat each other, and then the Lord will be able to defend our battles and fight our battles for us, man. Instead of us trying to fight them ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I see like these new Black Panthers coming out, man. You see the Fruit of Islam, and you see all these people that are trying to be super aggressive and make it seem like we are, you know what I mean, try to force your way through. That's not the battle we fighting. This ain't a physical battle. This is a spiritual battle. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop celebrating Christmas. You got to stop celebrating Easter. You feel me?
Right.
You got to stop doing all that in order for the Lord to be on our side. But until that happens, we're going to be still in the situation that we're in right now, man. You know what I mean? And this takes me to another topic. It's about ICE, right? ICE got a lot going on right now, man. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but one thing I wanted to talk about was these new gloves they got. I don't know if y'all saw the videos.
That's crazy. I thought that was a joke. When I saw that, I said, "What?"
Right.
I saw it on Facebook, and I said, "You know what? I'm hoping it's a Facebook." I'm driving and looking into that, and I'm like, "I hope this is a Facebook story."
Right.
I hope this is fake because what the hell?
Right.
Go ahead, also. Like, I ain't gonna cut y'all. That's crazy. Yeah.
Go ahead, man. When I seen it, because I saw the videos on Instagram where they were actually training and putting it on each other, and I was like, man, this gonna be hell right here. But anyway, here's the story. The story, AP exclusive. ICE plans to give officers gloves that can deliver painful electric shock. That'll try to keep them from running away on y'all, I guess. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this video, and we might pause it and just continue to break this down. So let me unmute, and then we
basically put it on just like any glove. You know, right now they're off. I can touch it. You know, they strap on, and basically you got a power button that you hit.
Select.
It lights up, and then it's active. It basically takes all your focus off everything that's going to basically where you're getting grabbed at, and then as soon as you let go, it's gone. There's no marks that's left or anything like that. And it lets you get the control of the person to where you can get them in a safer location. It doesn't incapacitate a person like a taser. I'm sure several people have seen taser videos where you hit somebody and they fall on the ground and stuff like that. That and get stiff. This has no incapacitation with it. I can touch anywhere on my body. If I was to grab hold of my hand, which I'm not going to do, I've already experienced it. I don't want to put myself through it. It doesn't feel the best. It's just nice to know it's more predictable the outcome you'll have with it, because I know if I have to physically use these, I know that there's not going to be any lasting effects on the inmate.
So that's the glove. They're talking about they're gonna start using those in. So clearly, you see, he's a jailer, right? So he's in prison. They're gonna start using these in these Alabama jails. The article I read was talking about how they, I think it was in Wetumpka. Wetumpka was talking about how they have signed up to be ICE partners, and they will be sharing stuff like this, right? Sharing these types of gloves and sharing information about who's an immigrant in these jails, so they can get them out of these jails, man.
Hold on. Okay.
The thing about it,
I didn't hear this. Like,
come on, sir.
You're saying they're worried about the immigrants that's in jail already?
Come on, sir.
Damn. So they in jail. So you want to get something to grab them while you got them in a cage already.
Right.
You need something to grab them, to shock them while you already got them oppressed and they can't get out the building nowhere.
Come on.
So you need something extra to shock them. So this is not for the street. This is for the jail.
I think it's for the street and for the jail. I think it's for the street and the jail. Look, this article I saw right here, it says that it said Alabama prison system signs agreement with ICE, and they're going to Department of Corrections. Also, let me share this with you. It says the Alabama Department of Corrections is one of the 7 new agencies within the state that have signed onto a federal program to collaborate with Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So they're doing it in jails, and they're also going to be using it on the street.
Yo, this place is hell. This place got to go, man. This is hell we in, because I'm trying to see the point of you needing something when you already coming to get these people from their homes.
Right.
You got people who leaving their mothers and children in these homes without a husband to work because you're picking them up at their job now. Now you want to shock the hell out of them.
Right.
When you grab them,
come. Trying to subdue them. Because that's my understanding. Is like these gloves are used to subdue the person. And like if they might be fighting against you, you got like 6 or 7 police trying to hold the person down, and then they take their glove and shock them, and that'll help them subdue that person. Because I saw so like if I could. Come.
That comes from these devils, these fucking ICE people they picked up. They are some beer drinking, slovenly, weak men.
Come.
Who just got hate in their heart.
Right.
You so weak, you can't even grab. Most Issacharites, who you mainly doing this about, right? They're about 5'6", 180 pounds. Most of them.
Right.
You're supposed to be a trained officer. You don't know how to grapple someone, detain them. You need extra help. You want to. This is devious, because they want to hurt someone. They don't feel like they're hurting them enough. So I want to grab you and shock you. And these people are not even criminals. All they're doing is trying to be somewhere in any country, any state in America. The Issacharites are not top in crime, right? It's gonna be black, white, then Hispanic.
Right.
So why do you think you need to do all this for people that's not even the top of your crime problem?
Right.
In Alabama, which is crazy. This place got to go. I mean, listen, Gentleman Hyman the other day he said, man, Mississippi and Alabama need to be shut down. I kind of I was like, damn, don't shut Alabama down, but you know what? Shut this bitch down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We'll migrate with Tennessee or Georgia. These motherfuckers, they is crazy.
Right.
And they feel justified in their thought processes, man. This don't make no sense. Well, why would you think this was even? And how much money they spent on this?
$20 million.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Let's listen. And you worry about niggas being unemployed. First thing they gonna say is they need to get a job, but you got $20 million to spend on some torture gloves.
Right.
When at the end of the day, one of these little freaky, the brother that was watching their porn and got his children, he probably ice agent. And what he's gonna do is he gonna take that glove and he gonna jerk off with it.
Come on.
He gonna be at home jerking off with that glove, getting shot.
Right.
Cause these are some weird fetish having bastards.
Go.
That's a new level of devilish right there, man. You already locking these people up in their lives. They won't even go have events. You know, I do business with Issacharites all the time. They don't even want to have any outside events with their children out there because they're afraid you're gonna come on private property,
right,
and snatch them up. They already you've done your job. Technically, by now they have cleaned it up how they want to.
Right.
You want to go to another level and torture these people, man. So black men, if you think this don't affect you,
come on.
Everything they're funding with ICE, we're gonna get pulled over. You want to have all this extra talk and all this I'm American talk, they're gonna grab you out their car with their gloves.
That's right.
They're not gonna ask you. They're gonna bust that window and you're gonna get a shot around your neck from them same gloves. So this is why you gotta speak up on this now. I'm saying the Mexicans not got nothing to do with me because what they're doing to them, they're gonna bring to your neighborhood.
That's right.
That's $20 million spent on that. That's gonna get used over in your traffic stop. I would be surprised before the 2027. They're gonna have it on a street cop is gonna have it.
Go.
So yeah.
Go. Yeah, and you know that's what was blowing my mind. It's like we talking about we getting this for ICE, but like you just said, sir, that's gonna spread out to jails. It's gonna spread out the police on the street. Because how many like right now you already got 5 police officers and a dog trying to take down one black man. I've seen the videos. Right. Why wouldn't they use these gloves to help them subdue these people? Now you can have one person that could subdue, just like what you see in these videos right here. And I you know what? These oppressors are so devious and so disgusting that I can see in my mind like they would use these gloves to try to, you know what I mean, get you where you have children at. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be all up in your area down there to try to subdue you. Instead of trying to do it the right way, they're gonna be disgusting with it and go all up in your, you know what I mean, all in your rod area and whatnot like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because they disgusting, man. So they got new tactics and new tricks and they're gonna try to do this type of stuff, man. You gotta be watching these people, man. We have to watch this because what we see and what's happening to us, to our Hispanic brothers, is definitely coming to blacks, Hispanic, all blacks and Indians, man. It's coming to all of us, man. So we got to say something about it now. They don't give a damn about none of us, man.
That's a fact, man. This is a whole new level of open evil. Because there's no point. It's not like you're not rounding them up, right? It's not like they're. You haven't heard one time where they are fighting back. Is there any story out there where a group of Issacharites, so-called Mexicans, fought back and got away? So what are you doing? What's the point of this?
Right.
You want to walk around. This goes back to who these ICE agents really are. These are some no job having, worthless, Slavic, racist.
That's right.
Probably got kicked out of the KKK. I'm so sorry. And not Donald Trump gave you a gun to redeem yourself.
That's right.
It was a story General Hyman brought out where the wife was talking about one of them, and he did something crazy. Something happened, and she was like, I was wondering how he was even able to have a gun.
Hmm.
She was like, why did they said, why they keep letting him? She said, why did they keep giving him a gun? It's
Right.
the wife saying this. So it's like she know what she's coming home to, and she wants to know why the government is keep giving this man a gun, and that's who they're putting out to go and detain people that just want to have a better um, taste of life, man.
Right.
That's all these people when they want to leave Mexico, that's gone to shit, that got ran by the gangs, and want to come somewhere where they have an opportunity. We go out and feed these people. We go out and clothe these people and talk to them.
Right.
These people just want to go somewhere and go to work, man.
That's right.
They're not trying to commit crime. Their children are very smart. The children that's being brought up in America, it's correct. They are very smart children,
Go.
well spoken, very mannerable, very honorable children. And you want to hurt them. You want to make it where they can't rise up and be a great citizen.
Right.
You want them to say, let me go pick up these drugs like the blacks do. That's what's going to happen.
Right.
You're going to take their mother, their father, their grandmother, and all they going to have left is picking up crime. Crime is always there for you to go do. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to make it so bad for them to where one of them is going to snap and do something you shouldn't have done, and you're going to use him as your poster child to say, this is why we've been doing this. But you're not going to admit that you made him think like that.
Right.
Instead of him getting up going to school because he got all his clothes, his school supplies, he got to get up with the lights off, the water off, go to school smelling. Somebody going to talk about me at school. So I ain't going there no more. Let me go pick up this crime. Let me rob this bank. Let me go rob this store. Let me go sell these drugs.
Right.
And you go, and America gonna say that's why we was doing that.
Hey, so
That's the
Salakia,
kind of
sir.
place we living in. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I want to bring out 2 points to what you saying, man. The first point is, the story that they did try to have about those brothers and sisters, they had to fabricate a story. They had to make up a story where they was taking over some apartment complex in Indiana or some place like that. I don't know if y'all remember that. It was all over the
Mhm.
internet. They were saying that it was, I don't know if it was Israelites or the tribe of Zebulon. They might have been from El Salvador or Mexico or whatever the case may be, but that story was fabricated. The second point, black people, we got to remember this: that what they're doing right now, we've already done. You know what I'm saying, in prior history. You know what I'm saying. It
Right.
shows you furthermore that we all fall up under the same curses. You understand? If not now, later, we all go through the same thing. And what I'm talking about is the Great Migration. You gotta understand, you know what I'm saying, when we came out of slavery, you know what I mean? A lot of black folks, we ran from the South, Alabama specifically, we ran to Detroit and Ohio in mass. You know what I'm saying? So you got our brothers and sisters south of the border doing the same thing, running from their oppression, you know what I'm saying, south of the border. You know what I'm saying? So we should be obligated. We should feel compelled to show them some compassion. You know what I'm saying? Because our ancestors share, besides our ancestors sharing being family, you know what I'm saying? We share a common thing that we went through the same things, and we're going through the same things, and we may be a step ahead of them in the game. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta show them some type of compassion when they come over here with the ignorance of the propaganda that has been pushed on them about us. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want them to look at you like that, show them better than that. You know what I'm saying? You should go out your way to show those brothers and sisters that's coming south of the border that, the white T man is the devil and they lied on me about everything that they said about me. You know what I'm saying? You got to show them that because you know the type of propaganda that has been pushed to you. You know what I'm saying, on media that you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, be a candy seller, a street candy seller, or a criminal, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So they doing the same thing that we did in the 20s and I believe in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? We had two great migrations. We went up there looking for a better opportunity. Even in slavery, having the Underground Railroad, we was going up there fleeing oppression, looking for a job in those factories and things of that nature, going out west looking to work on the railroad. So y'all remember that. See, that's why it's always important to remember your history. That way you can look at other people and see them going through something and maybe give them a hand and show them what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? That you can have some compassion on your brothers and sisters, man.
Right,
That's all.
right,
That's right. That's a fact. 'Cause it's just gonna repeat itself. That's heavy what you bringing out. That's all it's gonna do. And black people gotta realize that. That's our problem, right? We now one thing I can say, and speaking for Birmingham, right? Birmingham people do come together for black people, right? This is probably one of the blackest cities in Alabama, but we don't think about Mexicans, right? We don't think about our brothers and sisters, right? When somebody's house burned down, people come together, they bring clothes, stuff like that. We got people speaking up on certain injustices happening. We have that's there, right? I give them that. When it comes to these Mexicans, you try to say that's not our problem. We'll care about the Caucasian problem, a Mexican problem.
right.
Because we think we're closer to them, right? When the truth of the matter is, them is our brothers and sisters, man. It's a travesty what's going on with them right now. The only ones that gonna do something about it.
Damn right, sir.
Big facts, sir. You know, and that goes furthermore to show you, man, we got to come out of this brainwashing, uh,
Right,
associating with people under political parties. Oh, you're a Democrat, I'm a Democrat, brother. You're a Republican, I'm a Republican, brother. You're an American, I'm an American, brother. No, America has always been a race-based company, a race-based,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, country. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Company, country, whatever you want to call it. And you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to understand that these people aren't doing you a favor. They're tolerating you because they need you.
right,
The America runs off us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Off our, they know. You know, don't let them fool you. They like to say, man, y'all black folks pull yourself up by your bootstraps and all this other stuff. But they know that they have done everything, you know what I'm saying, to keep us from doing that, even cutting our shoestrings in our boots. You know what I'm saying? So they know that we can't do that. But while they're capitalizing off of all our inventions, all our labor, you know what I'm saying, and even our strict talents, they capitalize off of that in the music and the entertainment industry. So don't be fooled thinking that these people are really for you. They just tolerate you because they need you. You are the fuel for this country. Salakia.
Right. That's facts.
damn right,
That's facts.
damn right.
Sure, man.
Well, I'm gonna move on to the Iran war, man, just because I found this article and I thought it was definitely something to bring out, man. Because you know, you keep hearing how Donald Trump is bringing an end to it and how it's you know what I mean, he's getting peace and everything like that. Then I read an article like this and it says something different, man. This is from the South China Morning Post. This is what people are saying over in the other seas. It says Iran offers U.S. $30,000 bounty for unaliving or capturing U.S. soldiers. It says courageous Iranian women who carry out such an action will receive double the reward, said Iran's Army Chief Amir Hatami. And this picture right here was one of them pictures from I guess from a big painting that they're putting in their city. Like this is a big painting that they like. You know how downtown in New York they got them big billboards of all the companies and whatnot. This is one of the big billboards they putting in Iran right there with the Statue of Liberty falling and these Iranian flags above it. So
Is it another Lego thing that they put out? Did they put out another Lego type animation of them destroying America? Is that what you're talking about? Did you ever see that one?
I saw the first one. I haven't seen the recent one. This one,
Okay.
this article right here that just came out yesterday was talking about how they got a bounty on U.S. soldiers' heads, and they saying if you can unalive a U.S. soldier, they're gonna give you $30,000. If you unalive
And they're gonna give the women. They're gonna give the women 60,000.
come on, sir.
Okay.
Come on.
Hey, am I tripping? But are they saying? Maybe I'm reading this wrong. So are they trying to imply? So that they're saying American soldiers that's over there, they're giving the Iranians money for unaliving them, right?
Come on. Iran is giving their people the money.
So if they're giving
The
the women
civilians,
more
right?
money, they're giving the women more money. Are they saying that the soldiers over there messing with their women?
That's what it sounds like,
You,
boy.
you know what, sir? I,
Uh,
I didn't take it like that. I'm gonna
That's
tell
what
you
it
how I
sounds
took it.
Maybe
I,
I'm
I'm
tripping, but it sounds like you're saying
no.
they catch them in their bedroom and they can slit their throat a lot quicker
like.
because they in
What,
their
what, what
bedroom with them.
I think what okay, that's a good perspective, right? But
Uh,
this is what I was thinking. I ain't even think about what you said, which makes all sense, right?
I
But
could
you
be
know what I
left
mean?
field. I don't know.
No. You ain't left field because, hey, man, let me tell you
Right,
something. They say all is fair in love and war. And
right,
technically, if you having sex with an American soldier, you're making love and you're making war with him at the same time. So you know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Right.
Why he think he finna bust one, you're slitting his throat. He's
That's
splitting
right.
you, you splitting him. So yeah, I
right.
mean, I see what you're saying. But
Yes.
the thing where I was finna go with it also, I was thinking they were trying to combat American propaganda. You know how they try to say how they treat Iranian women. Women, you know, a lot of cases like over here, if a woman is on a job, and I've seen this in real time, a lot of cases they do get paid less for doing the same job, right? I'm thinking that they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, combat American propaganda, saying like, look, see, we give our women double for doing the same thing that we do. You know what I mean? Trying to put that
Right.
narrative out there. So,
Yeah.
I can see all that, all that tying in together. And I can see some sucker soldier thinking he finna get some, and you know what I'm saying, and in the process getting his throat slit.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And I, and I, I, I
All some soldiers come out the closet, slacking.
and look, I'm saying this because my uncle was in Vietnam, right? And two things that looking back at it, he made it home all his limbs, right? But he
Hmm.
came home with a STD and a heroin addiction
Mm.
I was just finna
from
ask
them
you, do you have a heroin addiction?
from them women.
Hmm. Right?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, when they said that, I'm like, damn, does that happen every war with? Because it was a line of prostitution ring. It was like, well, they would go and actually unalive their people, but the women was over here at a hotel. You can go, give them the money, sleep with them all night,
Right.
right? Then they put them. The women was give. He told me I just know the women were the ones supplying them with the opium, the direct pure opium, right? That's how they got on it. You didn't have to pay nothing for it. You know what I'm saying? So they paid for the woman. They got that with the night. They end up being on the drug. So that's what I was thinking. Like, damn, are they saying they over there now and they gonna tell the women to set them up? Because and then it could be that when the soldiers see the women, they're not thinking they're a threat,
Right.
right? They're walking by the women, not worried about them. So they said, if you bold enough to blow a man's brains out, I'm gonna pay you some extra money. Iran
Right.
ain't playing, man. Like,
Man, they
and you
playing.
got to get a scriptures is due. I don't
Right.
care if you don't believe in the Bible. You have to accept that the Lord said this is how it's gonna happen.
Right.
So what these particular people, when their name got brought up, it was gonna be the beginning of the end.
Go.
I don't care how you feel
Hey,
about the Bible. He told you that. Go
hey,
ahead.
so like, hey, and I don't mean to keep beating a dead horse, right? But you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
This subject, it just brings me to a lot of points in history. If you look at it in the World War II, right, in France, the French women in France, a lot of them in Italy, but in France, France and mass, they were giving the German soldiers a lot of tail. You know what I mean? And they was you
uh,
see Hitler at one point had outlawed the meth inside the army. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how he was keeping a lot of his soldiers up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They were hooked on drugs too, so they could
Right.
stay up for like 5 days at a time, right? And so they was
Right.
giving them soldiers meth. You know what I mean? And so when Hitler finally outlawed the meth, those soldiers were still able to buy the meth in France. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it hadn't been outlawed in France. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And so after the war, they found all those women, you know what I'm saying, after France had been liberated and Italy had been liberated, they found all those women that were giving the German soldiers, you know what I'm saying, everything they need, all the amenities and giving them cat and stuff. And they brought them to the square and shaved their heads off. And I think they branded a swastika on their head, or they cut a swastika into their forehead or something like that with a knife to let them
Mhm.
know that these women right here were giving German soldiers, German SS soldiers, you know what I'm saying, everything they need. They are collaborators.
Right.
So hey, getting 60,000 beats the alternative. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of
Right.
being brought to the square and getting your head cut off.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Iran is not playing, man.
Iran
Iran
ain't
is
playing right now.
determined to win this war. They told
Right.
they embarrassing Trump. Like it's like every time Trump president, the Lord deal with him so funny. It show how the Lord worked. Like when he was president last time, the economy was going good and coronavirus came.
Hmm.
Right? This time he making all these moves, making all these bills and stuff. Now the Lord is showing that you really a bitch. He's making you
Right.
a bitch. Like you want to be this. I don't care about nothing. I'm just gonna make my bill. You gonna deal with it. I'm the tough guy here. Iran making you they bitch. They are deciding to make this say, I'm not. I'm gonna close this gate to the point where you're going on the news and saying I don't care about the financial strain I put on Americans. This is what this man
Right.
said. He had to come out and say he said that as a defense mechanism, like he's controlling the situation. You can't care about our financial problem because you can't control that. Iran controls that.
Hmm.
Iran, you
Okay.
trying to save face by saying that mess when you know you tell you don't really feel that way, but you're having to say that because you look like the tough guy to us. But
That's
really,
right.
Iran
You
is the
want to know,
ones who's making you say that.
the irony of that, sir? The
Uh huh.
irony of that is that Trump made $2.4 billion last year.
Billion, probably more than
Two
that.
on record, two point
Yeah.
four billion dollars last year. While he parades himself of you know what I'm saying, he saying he donates his $400,000 presidential salary. You know what I mean? I mean that ain't
Hilarious.
nothing but a
Hilarious.
tax
Right.
write off. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Hilarious.
And you know what I'm saying? That's a drop in the bucket. Two point
Right.
four billion dollars in 2025. You know what I mean? And so the thing is about it, you know what I'm saying, just like you were saying about all his tough talk, everybody knows in a lot of cases, usually the loudest man in the room is the weakest man in the room. Now do
Right.
have, you know what I'm saying, rare cases where like you got a Muhammad Ali man, hey, he was the loudest man in the room, you know what I'm saying, but he could back it up. That's usually that just something comes with being an Israelite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When we loud, you know what I'm saying, we usually can, you know what I'm saying, rock it out. You know what I'm saying? We can back up what we say. But at the same time, everybody else around the world knows that Trump is really just tries to be a bully, and if you hit him in his nose real good one time, you know what I'm saying, he'll back up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they say in the street? He ain't really like that. Trump ain't really like that, and guess what? Iran knows he's not like that.
Right.
China knows he's not like that, and Russia knows he's not like that. They didn't call
Right.
his bluff too many times. Lakia.
Yeah. They've been preparing for this for a long time. I remember back in I want to say that was 2010, and they had to come together. All the nations had to come together and tell and report what kind of nuclear weapons that you have. I remember Iran being the only one that never wanted to report what they have. And I said,
Hmm.
I was like thinking they planning something. This is a long time ago. I'm thinking like, why they don't want to tell everybody what they got, right? Because they don't want you to. They've been playing chess on this a long time. That's why they're not going to take. They're not going to let this opportunity pass them by. They're not going. They got America by the balls. Let's go ahead and make them fall to their knees.
Go.
And we as black people have to understand that, like, this was in the Bible, right? This is right here. This may not be the way you thought you was finna get free, but the only way you're gonna get free is by this place that you're trying to hold up gotta crumble.
Right.
So you gotta sit back. I ain't telling you to go to work and say, yeah, I'm glad 9/11 happened. You ain't gotta go to work on 9/11 saying I'm glad them white folks. You ain't gotta go to say that. Just go to work. And in your mind, know the Lord is freeing us, because when they place starts to crumble, He's gonna give you opportunities to separate. He's gonna give you places to go, people to be around, schools to go to where you can go and get some understanding, and places you can say, okay, I ain't got to be around them right now because they're about to be going crazy. These Caucasian people are going to go crazy, and they're going to go to work, and they're going to see you, who you've been struggling. You've been taking your resources and stretching them out between your children, and your husband been doing this.
Right.
They got to live in your world. You're going to be happy. You're going to be like, oh, okay. You're going to be chilling, but they're going to look at you like, why the hell you smiling today? Why is he so happy? Did he not know the stock market just dropped 10,000 points today? What the hell is wrong with him speaking to me? Talking about good morning. And they don't want to, and they don't want to hurt you. Right. Right. They don't want to hurt you. Go ahead.
Hey, look. The reason why I laugh is because it brings me to so many memories, like seeing a white man and him asking me, "Why you look so mean?" You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Bitch, you about to find out why I look so mean.
Right.
You about to find out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You about to motherfucker find out.
Right.
Even though, you know, being in a club or a bar where maybe Caucasians, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I may be in there to get some wings or whatever. And I may be sitting, you know, at the time when I was in the world, I remember I was in the smoke area. You know, I've been bald headed a long time, and so I'm sitting in the smoke area because at the time I believe, you know, I did smoke, and they had the live band out there, and so I'm sitting out there, and a whole bunch of, you know, YT people seen me, and I had a hood on, and the YT person, I guess the spokesman, he comes up, hey man, you know, you're kind of intimidating everybody in here with your hood on. You know what I mean? And and I said, man, I'm bald headed and it's cold out here. What do you mean? And he said, oh, he bagged up. You know what I mean? And so now you finna learn about all these stereotypes, all this different stuff like that. It's coming for you too. Here I am, a man. I just want to eat my chicken wings. You know what I mean? And drink my beer. But you wanted me to be a threat.
Right.
Now you gonna understand what, you know what I'm saying, oppression and stereotypes and all that means. Because you know what? They coming for the everyday average Joe. You know what I'm saying? What was the guy that they used around the time Barack Obama was they had the Barack Obama, when he was being elected, they had a mascot on the Republican Party called Joe the Plumber. They coming for Joe the Plumber. They coming for you, good old boys. You know what I'm saying? The one with, you know what I'm saying, with the Alabama hat on. You know what I'm saying, with the plaid shirt on. They coming for you because you know what? You gonna be the biggest threat to the government. You finna learn what oppression means. You finna learn what it means to have your face twisted from worry. Yeah, it's coming for you.
Right.
To lock you.
Right. The stuff that's been happening to us. Go ahead, warrior.
No, I was just gonna tell him. I was gonna have another story because I had the same thing happen to me when I had a hood on. Just telling you that black people can't wear hoods, no matter where you go, man. You know what I'm saying? I was at work, man, and this is before I came to the truth. I was working at Publix, man. I had to load up some strawberries and load up some cold stuff. I was in the freezer, It was cold that morning.
Mhm.
I had me a little jacket on, had a hood on, and
It's cold.
it was cold in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? So I had my
Right.
hood on. I'm in the freezer, and it's a lady
Right.
that was you know what I'm saying, Caucasian lady that was cutting the fruit up and stuff. You know how they cut up the fruit in public. She was over there doing that. I'm like 10 feet away from her. She turns, and I guess she saw me in the freezer doing my job with the hood on. She yells. She yells and gets the manager. And the manager had to come tell me I had to take my hood off because I'm in here, you know what I mean, loading up this fruits and vegetables on this cart before I go take
Scaring a white woman.
Scaring the
You
white
scared,
woman.
you scared. That's illegal somewhere in America. Well, you cannot scare white people.
It's gonna be a problem if you do it, man.
Yeah, you can't look threatening in America.
Right.
Man,
It's
listen,
crazy. It's
man.
crazy.
These stories, they sound outlandish to somebody that's not black, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? But I
Right.
don't really even think they sound outlandish. I think white folks are in denial because all of them know the way they think.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Did they make a book? Isn't it a book called "The Way They See Us" or "The Way They View Us"? Isn't it
Right.
a book about this? You know what I'm saying? The way that they look at us. But meanwhile, you have white people all around America say, "Hey, excuse me, I am saying, I mean to say, the oppressor or the
Right.
Right.
Caucasian
Okay.
man." Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a book that says the way they see us, right? But you're gonna have a lot of these oppressors all the way around the world. They're gonna say, "Oh man, I don't even see color. You're my brother." You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, listen, man, you can miss me with that because you know
Uh,
what? At the end of the day, let me tell you something. I am the type of guy in real time. I don't mind helping people, and I do prefer my people. You know, I am gonna help my people first. But me and black people in general, we don't mind helping people. You know what I'm saying? Now, you on the other hand, you and your people, you only want to help people to a certain extent, as long as they don't rise above you, as long as they stay one step below you. And you have trickled that mindset into my own community to where we try to keep each other one step beneath each other.
right.
That's where you
Right.
get the whole crab in a barrel scenario coming from. It's because you know what I'm saying. We have taken on your way. So what I'm saying is, you can't lie to me about the way you see us, man, because I have seen it play out, man. Look, that was just one story of many. I have
That's
seen
right.
this play out so many times on myself in real time.
Right.
So, Lucky.
Yeah.
And if I could, that's the reason I brought this little article up, this little story I saw earlier before when I was getting ready. This brother helped this white lady that was like this helped this Caucasian lady as she was down in a puddle. You know what I'm saying? He was driving by and helped out, like what you just said. We don't mind helping people. It's just in our nature to be kind. But we come into America, and that's when we lose that kindness. We come to America and
Man.
we learn that, oh, I can't be kind no more. I have to protect myself if I'm going to
Mm,
survive. You know what I'm
mm, mm,
saying?
mm.
But it's like
Protect
I'm on
myself.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna yield my time. It's like Officer Lagun, I think you was trying to say something. I kept cutting you off.
No, I was finna pull up this. Can you find a bit? Did you hear about the Caucasian man just got on the line over here by St. Vincent in Birmingham Friday?
I'm not
I,
sure.
I heard. I heard something about that. I did.
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
was people was kind
China
of in an
Monet was
uproar
out
about
there. Not China Monet, but China. What's the sister
Y'all,
over
China
there?
Monet,
I say
China
China Monet.
Davis.
Hey, you know that
Yeah.
sister is a staple in ISUPK. She ain't in
Hey,
here,
listen,
but you
listen.
know
Hey,
we.
she be, yeah, she shows you for real. But
Hey, shout out to China
yeah,
Monet. What's the sister's name? China Davis.
China
Over here in
Davis. Yeah,
Birmingham. Yeah,
yeah. Shout out to that sister too because she
yeah.
be on some stuff that I would not
We,
see if it wasn't for the news.
hey, so like I said,
Right.
we need to get that sister to come out there and interview us at camp.
Yeah, we might have to
I'm
do
just
that.
throwing that out
Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
man.
we might have to
Man,
say
we
about
do
that
that
because
for real.
I appreciate what she does in terms of news because the stuff that it's something I'm actually gonna see about us moving on that she brought out about some apartment complexes and some other places that's not, and these are
I
all black
love
places
I love when
that
she
you
do
know what I'm
that.
saying. So
Right.
it's a lot of good stories that the news don't talk about. If people don't watch it. I don't have time to sit and watch 6 o'clock news. I'm somewhere oppressed making money. I gotta go make money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm not sitting around watching the news at 6 o'clock, right? I'm not retired. I don't have a 401k plan. I got to be outside, right?
Hey,
So,
a
you know what I'm
nigga a
saying?
whole
So,
hustle out here. You a
right,
whole hustle
right,
out here.
exactly.
We gotta get it how we
Exactly.
live out
So,
this.
6 o'clock, I'm picking up children and going to work or putting the Lord's work out here. You know what I'm saying? One or two, one or
Right.
three. But anyway, the video made me think about, okay, the officer, if you can't find it, it was a Caucasian man at a McDonald's. He was being irate, and apparently the workers kicked him out of there. The officer pulls up. In the video that she showed, it seemed like the man was backing up, not being aggressive, but apparently he grabbed his taser. Long story short, he's no longer with us, right? And I saw that, and I'm like, America has to understand if that's equality, because guess what? Oh no, police brutality and police unnecessary, unalive, and happens. How's America gonna have to same way they tell us to comply, right? Don't argue with the officer. That's what I'm gonna say to him and his family. You should have complied.
Why did he resist? Why he ain't just
stop
listen?
resisting? Stop resisting. Right? Let's not.
Look
Black
at how you
people
was
trying
dressed.
to get online. Right. You look dirty. You're talking loud. You're scaring people.
Right.
You're a threat. So the officer, he threatened for his life.
Mm-hmm.
He grabbed his taser, which is something black people don't even do. But when you do it, you lose your life. A sister lost her life in Centerpoint. I think early this year. Officer was accosting her mother in the house.
You talk about the autistic sister over there, and
The autistic sister, right?
Yeah.
You accosting the one person. You accosting the one person that she feels like will protect her with her life, and she grabbed your taser and she's gone. Nobody went to jail. So don't talk to me about this Caucasian man who just went into an establishment causing a ruckus because he couldn't afford a cheeseburger. Right? He wanted them to give him something because he's hungry. Because you only got $2 and it's $3.29. Go get $3.29. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right.
Go find it. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Right? And everybody want to get into an uproar about this, but when we're talking about our people, the so-called Caucasian want to make yourself be a victim so badly. If you want to be equal to us, you got to take some of this stuff.
Right.
Let's see, can you handle losing your children at an alarming rate to police brutality? Let's see, can you handle your child being detained by a damn dog for an hour? Can you handle that? If you can't handle that, we're not equal. You're beneath me because I'm stronger than you.
Damn right.
I need to run the earth because you can't handle that.
Right.
You're going to want to start a riot because you had a bad day because the officer made a bad choice. So we're going to be equal, right? You got to accept that. Don't expect us to go ride in the streets and do all this kind of stuff, Phil.
Right.
Go ahead.
Was this YT person, was he a homeless man?
I think he was. I don't know. I can't say homeless. I'm not sure about that, but apparently he went in there with not enough money to buy the food and got irate because they give it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the McDonald's right next to St. Vincent, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's one right next to it. You know, my first job, man, my first slavery. I worked at a Hardee's in Pensacola, Florida. I think I was 15 years old. And I remember, man, that's why I learned how to drop chicken and all the other jazz. But I remember going out that back door. But when I went out that back door, I seen something that I did not expect to see. I don't know if I was just going out there to have a break or whatever the case. But I witnessed a YT man, a Caucasian man. I witnessed him, and you know, I had an argument about this, you know, say a long time ago with one of my close brothers in the world, you know, about can YT people grow dreadlocks. But anyway, this YT man, he had dreadlocks. He didn't have dreadlocks from, you know, it being the style. He had dreadlocks because he was homeless and his hair was matted and dirty, right?
Mhm.
And I witnessed this YT man go inside that dumpster, scoop something out. I don't know what he scooped out of that dumpster. And whatever it was wet. And I remember it dripping down his beard, whatever it was, he was pouring in his mouth out this dumpster. And he had a beard and it was just dripping down his beard. You know what I'm saying? The matted dreads. He just looked so dirty. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you can't afford that burger, go around to that McDonald's dumpster and go ahead and dig you something out. I mean that white T man had enough dignity not to go beg. You went in the McDonald's begging. You know you didn't have enough. I'm
Right.
sure that white T man might have had $1 in his pocket, but he know that dollar couldn't get him no chicken out of Hardee's. So he went around to the dumpster. Go around to the dumpster like any dignified YT man and get you something out of there. We throw it away back there all the time.
Right.
It's food inside the dumpster. Salakia.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely don't expect us to go riding about you. You know,
Right.
let your people go out and protest and get mad and get online. But guess what? What you're gonna realize, white people don't care about white people, right? That's not an every
Right.
nation thing where people rise up and give a damn about another person. That's a black thing. Black
That's
people
right.
care about people they don't know. That's why we should rule the earth. We care
Right.
about people we have never met in our life. Sometimes they work against us, but most time it's who we are,
That's right.
right? We might care about a millionaire's problem before our own, but it's because we care about people we don't know. White people don't. So like Caucasian people don't have.
That's right.
They're
It's
gonna
Salakia,
say,
so you gotta
yeah.
say YT or
Right.
Caucasian.
I've been
No,
doing good. I've been doing good the whole show. The bell is off. I can't. It's just gonna come out of me. It's your fault, because I blame you. I've been doing good the whole show. But
Now,
yeah,
now you got me one time, but it was funny though. I just want to throw a little smoke
yeah.
out there.
But so I guess my time is up with not saying it out loud. I got
Right, you've been holding it for 2 hours.
But yeah, like they don't have that meter in them to where they gonna rise up and say, this is my brother and you oppress my brother because you're not oppressed.
That's right.
You're gonna look at this and say he was wrong. And of course the officer probably didn't have to do that, but hey, they've been doing it all over America to our
That's
people,
right. To our people, 100%.
right? And you make up an excuse for it. He feared, I'm gonna go with my brother, and I'm gonna say my brother feared for his life. My brother felt attacked when you grabbed his taser. So
Yeah,
leave
man.
my brother alone.
It was friendly
Let him go to
fire,
work. It
collateral
was
damage,
friendly fire.
collateral damage.
Right. Collateral damage.
That's right.
Let's not talk about this next week. It's over with.
That's right.
Right.
Right? So
Yes.
I mean, hey,
It's like, if I
that was the
could,
Lord's will. Go ahead.
there was an article. I don't know if y'all saw this story. It was a Caucasian man that was unalived by a brother. He was trying to pistol whip the brother, and the brother had a knife on him. And like, I guess during the fight, he had stabbed him up and unalived him in the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Now his mother, the one that was unalived, the Caucasian boy, the oppressor, his mother is now on this TV talking about she wants justice for her son. She wants this to be done. She needs something to be done. But the court has already ruled that the brother acted in self-defense when he was being pistol whipped because he brought out the knife and poked him in the neck. I don't know if y'all saw this article.
No, I didn't see that.
Now, what
I did
the?
not.
Let me see if I can pull it up. What's that, sir?
No, I was just saying I didn't see it. What did it happen at?
I can't remember. It was somewhere down south. I'm gonna try to see if I pull up the article before we get out of there, just so y'all can see it. But to the point that y'all making is that this oppressor, this devil is now trying to get justice for her son, even though the courts have already ruled that the brother was acting in self-defense. So they're out picketing and protesting, saying no justice, no peace, when The courts have already decided. I don't know what you want from us. It's already been decided, and there's nobody really helping this sister. It's like there's nobody helping this oppressor try to get justice for his son. So I just wanted to bring that out as another example of what y'all saying, that these oppressors don't give a damn about themselves, and they're not willing to stand with each other. Now, if it was a black man, if the revolts were first, we would have been out there. We would have been supporting that. But because the courts have already decided, there's no more, nothing to see more here. You feel me? So,
Hey, if I can, real quick, I just want to point out how you was able to say the sister. Let me tell you why you said the sister. Because you're not used to hearing this happening to the oppressor. Your mind just keyed into the fact that, this is something that you associate with your people.
Right,
you know what I mean? So that's how you was able to, that's why you said Salakia, but you're not used to a Caucasian out there, protesting about their son or whatever get unalive. This is something that's associated with our people. And see, it just goes back to show you what I was saying earlier. The tables are going to be evened. They're going to be leveled to where y'all are going to deal with the same things that we deal with in mass. You know what I mean? And so, hey man, look, the court spoke. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony got his time. You know what I mean? And this brother got exonerated. So, hey man, what's the problem? You understand me? Hey man, your son was out of line. And another point that I just want to make, man, is about a mother's love. Regardless, usually, I just want you knucklehead brothers out here to know, man, that look, when you do something stupid, and I'm talking to my brothers, you know what I'm saying, you get yourself on the line, your mother only sees her child. You know what I mean? And don't have your mother out here looking like a fool, trying to represent you when you know that your doggone been out here doing stuff that you ain't got no business doing, man. Hey, if you having problems out here, man, you in Alabama, ISPK Alabama, you know what I'm saying? We can be reached on all social media forums, you know what I'm saying? And you contact us, man, and we can guide you in the right direction.
That's right.
Facts. Because a mother definitely going hey, you got me thinking about a whole nother story that just happened, man. This brother they was looking for through the city. It was a brother they were looking out through the city, man. And I just found out his mother was going to people's house and got a gun pulled on him, thinking somebody did something to her son. And the whole time, this brother was at the bus station the whole time because he hid his mind. Right? She knocking on drug dealers' doors, knocking on girlfriend doors, getting guns pulled on him, and the whole time he at the bus station, trying to avoid a warrant, right? So that mother's love is crazy, you know. So I feel bad for her when I heard all that, but we got to make sure we be upstanding men and women out. That's our only job, man. Our job is to be the citizens in the world. So when the Lord puts this place in our hands, our subservience, which will be the other nations, are gonna say they deserve it. Like that Caucasian man said in the Barack Yard's video. He sees us how he's supposed to see us. Right? He's been around a good stock of black people. If we do that, when the world begins to turn, you're gonna have some good subservience, or you're gonna have a bunch of you gotta unalive because they're gonna either subserve or be unalive. They're gonna kiss the boot or get thrown in the fire. One or two.
That's right.
Right? And that's just how this is gonna go.
Hey, come on, sir. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious, man. Like, I mean, come on now, man. You know what I'm saying, to the Caucasian or the white person out there, if you really love your people, if you want your people to be treated fairly, man, keep it real with yourself, man. Look at Trump. Look at America. Just look at it. Just look at it, man. Like, we will treat you better. We will make sure that you eat every night. We will make sure that you're not overtaxed. You ain't gonna get charged nothing but what you do. You understand me? And we're gonna make sure that you eat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that you're able to live. We're gonna make sure your children are not molested. I see the molestation in y'all communities, man. and it's out of hand. If you let, I say let. When black people come in charge, you know what I mean? We're
Mm-hmm.
going to make sure that all that crime in your community ceases. All this white on white crime, you know what I'm saying, that I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying, the World War II, man, y'all unalive each other at such a catastrophic rate. You understand me? We're gonna make sure that it goes away. You know what I mean? Just like you were saying earlier, I was watching the movie Casino earlier, and I'm seeing a Jew work with an Italian. And I know that, you know, in a lot of cases, y'all don't even get along. It's so much white on white crime, the Jewish mafia against the Italian mafia against the Russian mafia. Man, ain't y'all tired of this, man? We gonna make it to where y'all don't have to have these gangs anymore. We're gonna make sure that all y'all are treated equally, like, you know, Wati people. Salakia.
Right. Hey, not a second. We get flagged. I got flagged. Okay, that's my personal page. Somebody on my personal page must got mad. They flagged on my. They got flagged on my page. But it's all. I think we good. We good on the Alabama page though.
We tired of this. We tired of this.
Hey, I done pissed somebody off.
Hey, who that is down there?
Hey, shalom, y'all. About showing y'all Shabbat. I'm Suquad Tazadat. Check it in.
My nigga, shalom. Yeah, how about Shabbat?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I tried to chime in earlier, but my phone acting stupid, so somehow I got it working now.
Hey, you know who the devil is?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we just in here pissing people off. Apparently, that's all. Speaking this truth.
You know, hey, truth set you free.
Damn right. Every time.
Ain't it, man?
Every time. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well, what you got? What you got, another show? You didn't go out?
Oh, I hear us. I don't hear not shot.
Yeah, look like you froze. You freeze up.
Our technician has froze up.
Oh, yeah, the child.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got flagged. I know they just flagged some on my page, on my personal page. Well, I can't post none on my personal page. They flagged damn near everything.
Yeah, I'm streaming on my YouTube.
What friend I got on my personal page that be on my neck like that? Every time I put something up, they flag it. I might give me another Facebook page.
It might be some disgruntled woman. You know you are something like a player. You know what I mean? What woman you made you mad?
Nah, he's here now, sir.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear him. I can hear him.
I can hear you, not the shot.
I was logged on.
I was logged on. You still there?
Can y'all hear me?
Come.
Yeah, I can hear.
We can hear you.
Logged on and not the shot.
Yeah, I can hear all. I can hear everybody.
I can't hear Officer Picard now.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I hear you, Officer Picard.
Man, what's going on here?
StreamYard, the recent limit.
What we playing telephone or something?
StreamYard, the recent limit. I think that was that mean. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
okay.
I got on.
I was logged on. Can you hear? Oh, let me try something. Hold on 1 second. I was logged on. Can you hear us? Yeah. I don't know. What y'all talking about, Officer God? What was y'all talking about?
Man, you know, I was just really just saying like basically, you know, the whole thing about it is, you know, they're not gonna be treated fair until we're in control. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, that's when they're gonna get justice in their community. They ain't gonna have to worry about all the YT crime on crime, you know, from the World War II and all that other jazz. That's all I was saying, basically. But I don't know if we got our audio back right or not. Is Quinat Tazadak still
here? He got off camera. He off camera. I still got him in the studio.
What you want to do, Natasha?
Man, we had 2 hours and 20 minutes, man. So we're about time to clip it anyway. You know what I mean? But I did want to I wanted to share this. I wanted to share one picture with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you had talked about it earlier in the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if I can pull it up, and then we can close out.
Okay.
Oh, man, where is that now? Hold up. Give me 1 second. Iran.
Man, shout out to Nutshot, man. Officer Nutshot is doing an excellent job with this podcast, man. This brother right here, man. Man, look. Hey, look, man, we appreciate you. Most High Christ for you.
I can't.
Cause I know you a busy man.
Man,
know what I mean?
I saw this.
Yeah, you gotta hear me.
Come. We
I
ain't
can hear
fine.
you, sir.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. What about
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Officer Lagun? Hey, can you hear me, sir? Officer Lagun, can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't hear nobody but you right now.
Is that Kunal Tazadat?
I think it was
Yeah, that's
me.
what I
They
was
seen
saying.
me on here. They just went.
I know. Ever since I saw I got flagged, it started cutting up. It went doing this at first.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
Facebook
I'm
flags.
sorry, officer, not shy. Sorry, sir. If you can hear me.
Facebook flags for sure, but it's all good.
Is there any way we can drop Facebook right now?
Facebook drop. Facebook drop. It's over.
You're trying to log back in. See what we do.
Well, who can you hear? Other one? Can you hear us, Officer Lagun? Huh? Officer Lagun, what you say?
Hey, Officer Lagun. Officer Lagun. I don't guess he can hear me. Not sorry, can you hear me?
Come, I hear you fine.
Oh, okay, so we hear each other. Lagun don't hear us.
Right.
Okay, we got Kunal Tazadat back in here. Kunal Tazadat, can you hear me?
Colonel Khan, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, can you hear Nazisa?
Okay, I hear you. Only person I hear is Kunal. How is that working? How is it just him I'm hearing?
And log back out and log back in. I'm good now.
Yeah. Kunal Tazadat, you good? It's a stream.
Look, I got to tap out in the way,
so
I'm gonna let y'all finish the show. I gotta go here. I gotta get ready to go slave.
Come.
So I can't hear y'all, but I'm gonna salute y'all out. All right.
Shalom, y'all about Shmuel
Shalom, y'all about Shibata.
Shalom, y'all.
Somebody says they hear all of us though in the chat.
Yeah, that was Nico, young man Nico said he can hear all of us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Young man Nico said he can hear all of us. So that must be his side. That must be on Officer Lagun's side. But nah, I just wanted to show that picture. Iran had a Trump, and then I was gonna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
See that picture of Trump right there? They
I
said
don't
he
hear
was
nothing
hiding.
anymore.
He was hiding in his let me see, I'm gonna zoom in. There. And maybe we can control. Yeah. They said he was hiding in the catering cart. Iran said he was hiding in the catering cart. And then they said he would be hidden in the trash can before long. That's from the Iran embassy, sir.
Nice.
That's from the Iranian embassy.
Why he hiding in the catering car? Is he a big back or something?
I guess they're trying to clown him. They said in this article, they said that Iran had Trump was in Turkey and he had to get off Air Force One and get into a smaller airplane because of somebody had a rocket propelled, like a shoulder mounted rocket, and they had scared him, so he had to get off.
RPG.
Come. So it's all good. I'm gonna say this to all the one. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just gonna say, man, Trump is full of, sugar, honey, iced tea. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, you can't believe nothing that you hearing on the news, man. You need to tap into the One West perspective. Tap into Commander General Johanna Black Watts. You know what I'm saying? Tap into any ISUPK platform if you want to hear what's really going on in the news. If you need the news broke down, You need to tap into these platforms. You understand me?
Right.
Because we gonna decipher what's real and what's fake.
That's
Salaki.
right. Damn right, sir. Damn right. I couldn't have said it no better, Ottawa. You said it 100% correct. Listen, we are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jenny and Hunter. We're bringing the truth to our people on this 1 West perspective. Listen, if I could, sir, I printed up this shirt right here and say ISUPK Men of War. You know what I mean? I got the Dawah thighs on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I got
Oh, that big clean.
I got a school on the back. You know what I mean? So I
was looking at that shirt, man. I was like, God damn, what I need to get that shirt for? Because you got a fleur de lis right there in the center, right?
Come, that's what that is right there.
Yeah, I like that. That's clean. See, I'm wearing my fleur de lis chain.
Come, Man, they don't know. We got. I might have to do a class on what that is, man, just so folks in the world know what the fleur de lis is.
You need to. Straight up. That's very what do you call it? Progressive of you.
Go guns. All right, man. But nah, man, I just wanted to make sure to let y'all know, man, if y'all watching the show through water, for y'all checking in with us, man, this is the 1 West perspective, where we take complicated topics affecting our people, break them down, and give you a 1 West perspective. Listen, man, make sure y'all tap in. We got classes every week. We have a brotherhood class on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock. We have a Wednesday law class at 6:30. We have Sabbath service Saturdays at 12 noon. Make sure y'all check in with us. We'll be back with the 1 West Perspective podcast. I believe the next episode is supposed to come out. If I can pull up my calendar, it's probably not going to be next Sunday, but the following Sunday is going to be when we do it again. So y'all rock out with us, man. That's going to be, what is that?
So we're doing every other Sunday?
Come, sir.
Okay. Boom. There y'all go. Every other Sunday. He finna give y'all the date. But if you don't remember the date, just understand me. We going every other Sunday.
That's right. Yeah, damn right, sir. We're going every other Sunday, man. So y'all definitely check in with us. It'll be on the 30th. The 30th of August is when we're going to do this again. So y'all definitely check in with us. Make sure y'all lock us in. Make sure you go follow ISUPK Alabama. Go follow ISUPK. Make sure you pay your tithes. The Commander Junior Hunter, the only man fit to lead Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, man. Make sure you pay your tithes, man. That's what we're supposed to be doing, man. And with that, I'm going to salute y'all out. Shalom. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabaraka Thah to all the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Thah Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shout all the sisters. With that, shalom, Israel. The water officer card. Appreciate you.
Hey, Yonder Bar.